One of my favourite organisations in the church is the Sycamore Club. It's for adults who have special needs. Annually, they take an evening service which is full of uninhibited joy, and they've so much to teach me about worship. A sycamore tree is mentioned in the New Testament. Jesus is making his way through the town of Jericho, and a man of diminutive stature called Zacchaeus can't press through the crowd, so he decides to climb a tree. And what's so engaging, what's so beautiful about this incident is that Jesus spots him, doesn't pass by, engages with him mind to mind and heart to heart. Zacchaeus, come down from the tree because I'm going to dine in your house today. What's so special about that is that we're all significant, we're all special. Jesus has his eye on each and every one of us. For those of us who are suffering from rejection or hurt or feeling lonely today, to know that God is for us. Well, Jesus went to the home of Zacchaeus, and it must have been a wonderful evening, wonderful time that they spent together. But the crowds at that stage weren't particularly happy or enamored because, of course, they accuse Jesus of eating with sinners. Not for one moment did they recognize that they were sinners themselves. The reason? Well, Zacchaeus was a tax collector and part of the Roman occupying forces. And for that reason, he was very much seen as an outcast. Anyhow, the story continues, and Zacchaeus, because he has come now into a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, decides to give away half of his possessions. We're talking about a fraction today rather than a full number, but a significant fraction at that. Half of his possessions to the poor, and if he has cheated anyone, to restore it by 4 times the amount. Jesus then declares that salvation has come to the house of Zacchaeus. Jesus had come to seek the lost. Salvation. That reminds me of speaking once at the Sycamore Club. It was coming up to Easter, and I had this wonderful idea of erecting a cross in the centre of the room and then carrying my suitcases towards it and setting them down. My suitcases, which were full of the sad things and the bad things and the wrong things of my life, to be able to set them down at the cross and then to walk away in the love of Christ, knowing that my sin was forgiven. Well, I felt that the talk had gone really well until a member of the Sycamore Club, having seen my suitcases, was heard to ask, "Charles, where are you going on your holidays?" That little bit of pride that I felt about my talk had very quickly gone. And that, again, is a message of salvation. When Jesus takes the pride out of our lives, that I at the centre of pride, and brings us to that place of relying on him. There was great joy when Jesus came to the home of Zacchaeus. There is great joy when we find him too. Amen.